I'm Lori Grabinski. I live at 644 Walnut. I'm here for the chicken ordinance also. I would appreciate to be informed when the next one does come up. I want to apologize.
I can't understand you, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It's, when I first got my chickens, I read the ordinances, I followed the rules, I asked my neighbors. Apparently 2 out of the 18 neighbors recently, I found out, are not happy with my roosters. Had they said something in the beginning, I wouldn't have gotten them. It's very important to me to have a neighborly neighborhood. We all have block parties at the end of our block. We have good time, we talk. I've asked both my neighbors. I have a few that have emailed and a few that are here to support me. And my thing is, yes, I probably have the most chickens in Waynesboro. I do sell my eggs off the porch. I can give them away. It doesn't matter to me. I have therapy chickens that go to group homes and old folks' homes. They're my pets. I provide eggs for the preschools and the kindergartens to hatch in the spring. I provide free chickens and raise them for the 4-H kids. To me, that's community. That's helping the community to grow. And unfortunately, Terry Short can't handle my rooster, and he lives 2.5 blocks away, crowing in the morning. So, I really feel that it should be grandfathered until our chickens pass. They have a lifespan of 3 to 4 years. And all of mine I've had almost 5 years now. And it would be devastating to me if I had to get rid of them. I have one of the biggest lots in the neighborhood. I have almost a little over an acre. It's fenced in with 7.5-foot fence. Every problem that I've ever had, I have taken care of and resolved. And thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Kathy Johnson.
Give us your name and address.
Kathy Johnson, 635 Chestnut Avenue. I am one of 3 of the closest neighbors to Lori Grabowski. My house is directly behind hers. There are 2 houses to the left, one on either side. If I have my windows open and I listen carefully, I can hear the chickens and I can hear the roosters. They don't bother me. They were there when I bought that house. The realtor at the time said, "I'm not sure they're supposed to be there." I said, "Don't worry about it. I consider that a selling point." It's one of the reasons I bought my house was there were chickens there. I also have chickens to the right of me. I like the chickens. If we were to take a decibel meter, I don't know what that is exactly, except I know it reads the volume, and put that against the dog 2 houses down that barks at night, and the chickens, and the new neighbors that I have across the street that apparently are operating some sort of shade tree mechanic and rev the engines up on Sunday mornings and other times of the day. I'm betting that those chickens are a lot less noisy and certainly bring to me a great deal of joy and pleasure. I'm like Lori. I'm out there talking to the chickens. I'm not too bright. They don't talk back. They don't cause me any problems. I like the chickens. At the very least, I would think the city council would grandfather them. But I would hope that we would have more important things to do in the city of Waynesboro than worry about a few chickens that provide eggs and pleasure for a lot of people in this community. That's all I have to say, but I will be back. Thank you.
So I'm gonna flip the next two. Benny Higgs.
My name's Benny Higgs. I live at 350 South Linden Avenue. I have a small flock of hens. They stay self-contained. I talk all the time to my neighbors. Nobody cares. Matter of fact, nobody know probably if I hadn't gone and talked about it before I got it. I don't have a rooster. I don't sell eggs. And to throw everybody under the same blanket on this, to me, is wrong. I look at a rooster no different than a barking dog. If my neighbor's got a barking dog and I have an issue, I go talk to my neighbor about it. If I don't get satisfied, then we go somewhere from there. But I don't understand why we can't handle this on an individual basis. I would venture to guess that D. Price, the animal control, gets 10 to 50 times as many calls about dogs and cats as she does about chickens. And I think that speaks for itself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.